Hello everyone, Chris here with Platinum Reviews. If you're watching this, you're almost there. I believe in you. You got this. If this fight sucks, this took me hours and hours and hours, but hopefully I can help you not take hours and hours and hours. You got this. I believe in you. Let's do this. You got the Stone Monkey, and then the one after, I'll tell you what his name is when he pops up. This is a two-part fight. Each part has two phases. The nice thing is once you finish the first part, you can die and then start back at the second part. So it's very, very nice. We're also going to be respecking in between the first and second fight. Just because you'll see why. So the first fight, there's a few things you want to do. Like always, immobilize, big head. You're going to see his arms light up, and he's going to slam, double slam, and then he's going to shoot that out, the rock stuff. Just kind of get back, get out of the way of it. Don't worry about getting close to it. Also, you're going to want to use the vessel fan. I didn't use it on the part that I'm going to tell you use that at, but from what I'm seeing online after beating the game, using it on the fight whenever later on he's going to turn into two monkeys, using it at that part is very, very helpful. If you got to mobilize, be sure to use it. He is almost done with this first phase. This first phase is not bad at all. There's not too much to watch out for. Just he does a lot of punching and slamming onto the ground, but it's not bad. Really, really not bad. It's not until the second phase, the first part, the second phase, where things kind of start to get a little shitty. And it's the same thing on the second part. First phase, second phase, what am I getting myself into? So his arms light up. He does a few new moves now. He does this slam. It does it 3 times. It goes bam, bam, bam. And then after that, he slams into the ground. You're going to see those things kind of light up, so you don't want to be by them. They're like little squares. And then you're also going to see him do a big blast. He does that quite a bit of times, so if you see that, just get out the way. He also turns into frost. Why? Because he's a jerk. Just run out the way. Do not get close, because he does a lot of frost attacks right here. If you're in the way of that, it freezes you. I was frozen a lot in this fight. It's not fun. Also, if you go to use Immobilize in the second part, a lot of times it will either make it to where he just uses an ice clone of himself, hidden jitsu, and says no, or he uses a flash of himself and he says no. You can try and dodge that to build up your focus meter if you want to. The key here is we want to build up the focus meter as much as possible. As you can see, we get 4 bars now. So we want to build it up as much as possible so that we can do a lot of heavy attacks on him. The heavy attacks do a lot of damage, so if you can do them, definitely suggest doing it. Charged 4 heavy attack is very nice. We're just going to kind of keep ticking away at him. You're going to see this part. You can try and be in the middle of that. You just don't want to be in the outside zone like I just was, because you're going to get frozen. It's not a fun time. You're just going to keep ticking away at him. Like I said, he does that slam attack a lot. We went ahead and used Immobilize because we got it, and we're going to tick away on his health some more. Probably, yeah, so we're going to get big head now. And like I said, I got my heavy attack, so we went in and used it. This is a part where you're going to have both of them out. And like I said, I don't remember using my fan on this, but I might have. We'll see. This part sucks because one of them will attack you and the next part will attack you. And it's just back and forth. If you have your 4 charged attack, as you can see, that does a lot of damage. So the best thing, my suggestion for this, for most of this fight, is dodging. Dodge. You're going to gain your focus meter if you're dodging, so it's, it's very nice. Then at that point too, you can use your 4 charge to do some really, really good damage. You're mostly going to focus on one of the monkeys, because if you get one of them out of the way, you don't have to worry about 2, and that's the big thing here. So choose which monkey you want to focus on and beat them. Unfortunately, the bad thing about that is you have both of these monkeys attacking you, and one of them will disappear and the other one will appear, so it's kind of hard to do that. Anytime you see that frost bubble or frost thing on the ground, just dodge out the way of it, because it will freeze you. If you do happen to get your level 4 at any time, like I said, be sure to use it. I just got mine, so we're going to go ahead and use it. Always make sure you're at good health. Like I said, this part, once you beat this part, you go on to the second part, but you can restart the second part. So it's not the end of the world if you use everything on this fight. So I definitely suggest using everything. Don't worry about potions. Don't worry about any of your mana. Just beat these monkeys' asses. Beat them. Just whoop him. And then, yeah, you go into the second fight. Don't worry about it. We're going to switch to a macaw monkey, whatever. And we're going to start wailing away at him. Like I said, he has that triple move, and then he's going to do that slam where it pushes the stuff to the side. He completely destroyed the macaw monkey, so that was cool. We're trying to use the tornado now. If you go to use the tornado, there is an interrupt on it, so there is a possibility that he can interrupt you. Also, that slam attack, I think it just goes on forever, so there's not really a way to dodge it. There's a way to dodge it, but there's not a way to get out of its range. So, yeah, just suggest waiting for it and timing it and dodging it. You're going to use the tornado. As you can see, it is pretty much making it to where you can just do some really good damage on him. We were able to do some ticking away. Whenever he turns into that frost thing, just roll away from it, because unfortunately I didn't, and it froze me, did a little bit of damage. You're going to see here, I'm just dodging back as he's doing that, so it didn't hurt me. I was able to miss all of that. He's going to do this a lot, where he's just coming in. You're going to actually see that for the first time, where he pulls in the charge. I don't even know what it would be. Bless attack. He pulls in the bless attack, and you have to dodge the opposite way. So that one can be a little bit of a pain. We got Big Head back here, so be sure to use it because it does a significant amount of damage. He does a lot of punches. Those punches will actually grab you. So if you see him punching at you in the second phase, dodge out the way, because it is going to grab you and it is going to hurt. As you can see, we got our level 4, so we are going to use it. He thought he could get away from me, but you can't get away from justice. Justice. That is the first part. Like I said, go all out in the first part, because the second part you can just revive. It's not the end of the world. The first part's hard in itself, but it's not until the second part where you start questioning your life and everything in it. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the second part. Now, like I said, we're respecking here. So you want to respec and do the Ring of Fire. I did Ring of Fire, fully upgraded Ring of Fire, because it is going to come in handy, and you're going to see why. The first phase, and it was very difficult to slot over to Ring of Fire because I use Immobilize. Like, I've used Immobilize this entire time, but we need health. Ring of Fire, fully upgraded, can heal you. It can build up your stamina. It is just or your focus and your stamina. It is just a very clutch thing to have in this fight. So highly suggest putting in Ring of Fire. You're going to see him do a lot of moves. There is so many that I couldn't even show in this video. I fought this guy for hours and hours. It is not fun. Dodge out the way anytime you see him pull his staff back. He does a lot of moves. This one's actually not bad, this first phase, because as you can see, every time I hit him with the heavy attack, he staggers. So if you're able to do a few hits, dodge, and then slam down, you're going to stagger him, and you're going to be able to stop his movement, anything that he's doing. Also, he does use the Pluck of Many. If you see him pluck a piece of hair, run in on him and attack him right away. You are able to stop the Pluck of Many, but you have to actually physically hit him. If you hit him, it will stop the Pluck of Many, which is awesome, but yeah, just watch out. The Pluck of Many only does 3 attacks, and I think it's showcased in this one, so I'll point it out whenever it does. So it's pretty easy to dodge, but you can just run up to him, hit him, get some free hits. You're going to see him do that. Dodge immediately, pause, and then dodge again when he's slamming down. If you time it right, you'll get it after a few times. As long as you dodge the first one, like right away, don't worry about like dodge, because it's going to mess you up. Just dodge, wait until the heavy slam, and then dodge again. You're going to see him light. Anytime he lights his Ring of Fire, be careful. You're going to see him light up and do like that bless flashback. We'll call it the flash. He's going to do the flash. Anytime you see him do the flash, be careful hitting him, because he can turn to stone. You just saw him turn to stone there. And if you hit him while he's into stone, there is, later on, you're able to dodge it, but early on, you're not. It's a guarantee hit, and it's going to do some tremendous damage. Also, in this fight, you are still able to stagger him. So if you do get a heavy attack off, it will stop his movement. So it's very nice. If you get Big Head at any time, be sure to use it. He does a lot of different stances. He's pretty much the exact same character as you are. So, I mean, like, he has all the same movesets as you. So anything that you've used up to this point, anything you possibly have, he has. So as you can see there, I hit him while he was stone. Look how much damage that did. Not the best in the world. So yeah, if he turns to stone, just don't even bother with it. He does another move, and I don't know if it's showcased in this, but halfway through, if you go to use your health, there's a more than likely, I want to say it's every single time, he'll grab your health potion, and I don't know if it actually heals him at all, but it does kind of stop you from using the health potion. You have to use it again. Anytime you see him go up into the air, wait until it looks like he's coming down to actually dodge. We're going to be doing a lot here. This took me, like I said, multiple times of trying this fight to get down his dodge patterns, because you're going to want to hit him with charge attacks, and being able to build up your focus meter as much as possible not only damages him significantly, it also stops you from using your mana. So I highly suggest doing this fight multiple times, learning his dodge patterns, and we're going to be focusing on dodging as much as possible to build up our focus meter. So as you can see there, I hit him when he was stoned, and this is later on in the fight, so you're actually able to dodge that. Then he does a staff jab at you, and you're able to dodge that as well. We're going to use the tornado here. Like I did in the first part of the video, the tornado allows you to do some great damage. You're able to really hurt him, and hopefully if you have it close to when the tornado is about to go off, you can hit him with a charge attack and get a little bit more licks in on him. Anytime he does that ring of fire, be sure to get out of it. It can light you on fire and cause burn damage. You don't need any extra help. When you see him getting on the flying nimbus, just dodge out the way. He's going to dive in on you. Later on in the fight, he does it a lot where he's just diving back and forth. It sucks. Like I said, you saw him in the air. He was getting ready to slide him down. That's when we dodged. We're going to use this ring of fire a lot in this fight, and you'll see it. I will run back into the ring of fire. So this section right here, I'm going to hit him a few times, and then more than likely, I'm going to roll back into the ring of fire. More than likely. I say more than likely, but it doesn't look like I did. But you're going to see that a lot. I'm going to actually run back into the ring of fire because, like I said earlier, it heals you, it increases your stamina, and it increases your focus. So it's just insanely helpful. Also, save your summon to as close to here. We're going to be using our summon, the the monkey. We're going to use that summon because it's going to do some pretty good damage. Also, we used Big Head there. Did I use? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I used the summon on this because I was like, oh my God. At this moment, I was like, it's over. And I didn't even want to chance it. So we just went to the summon. But yeah, use the summon. It's very helpful. I could have used it earlier and I didn't. That is the final boss in the game. If you did it, congratulations. It sucks. I'm proud of you. It was rough. It was hard. But we did it. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, the review will be coming out momentarily, so be sure to check out that review.